What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Trade Carter Show. I have another video for you today, and it's another Bitcoin video because I have had some questions from friends and family, and some of you guys about what is actually Bitcoin. Well, I'm gonna give you a heads up. There's a lot of things out there that can tell you what Bitcoin is, but I thought literally to myself, how could I explain this to myself if I was in the frame of mind I was in back in 2017 of hearing digital currency, $16,000. Now it's up to $20,000. What is happening? Okay, and then just moving on. The simplest way you can put what Bitcoin is that some would say it's digital currency. I say it's digital gold. It's a way to preserve your wealth. But I found something that'll be really nice. I actually found a really short video that is really nice that gives a actual brief pulling up the hood, telling you it's actually in the engine and how it works without making it too complicated. So let's hop into it and let's see if we answer some questions or coincidentally create some more. Let's get in there.
It was not possible to make electronic payments without the help of a third party, like a bank or payment processor. Payments were often slow, expensive, and not available to everyone. To solve those problems, Bitcoin operates without a trusted third party. Instead, it works as a purely peer-to-peer electronic currency, meaning that payments are sent directly from one person to another. How does that work? Simply put, computers all over the world use mathematical functions to independently verify all Bitcoin transactions, which are then added to a public, permanent list of transactions called the blockchain. The blockchain is stored on all of those computers and works as a secure, universal record of who owns what.
So, I know what you're sitting there thinking. If you are coming into this video saying, I have no idea what Bitcoin is, let me click on it so I can see. This should give you enough of a base understanding that it's going to make you have more questions. This is what I would encourage you to do. If you guys have more questions about Bitcoin or investing at all, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. The reason why I would say that is because I am actually going to be documenting my whole financial journey when it comes through investing in Tesla, when it comes to investing into other companies, maybe like Open Door, but more specifically, my journey that's going to be over the next couple years investing into Bitcoin. So if you guys are interested in that type of content, information, or learning about it, click the subscribe button, comment below kind of where you're at, or even what questions you have, because it'd be a real big help in me making some actual additional content. So, but after listening to that, guys, what you're going to see is that as more and more people begin to adopt Bitcoin and get onto the network, the price of these transactions are going to go up. The actual amount of Bitcoins that are available in the market are going to go down. What do I mean by that? Well, when you look at what the cost of something is, you have to evaluate the supply, as in how much you have of it, or the production of what you have, and the demand, right? If there's a lot of supply of something, but not a lot of people are wanting it, and the supply is over meeting the demand, you're going to see prices go down. What happens in the inverse, though? If the demand is super high, right? But the supply is dropping. And the thing with Bitcoin is that every 4 years, the production that they allow people to mine Bitcoins at, which is the new Bitcoin being added to the market. So if I have like 100 Bitcoins and every so often I can add one more Bitcoin, that's being reduced down to where it's only, now, some of you Bitcoin lovers out there, which I'm growing into one myself, is probably going to correct me on this number, but it's around 20 million-ish. It's a 20 million-ish, even though I know I'm a little wrong on that number, but it's 20 million-ish. In that range, it's like 23, 21, 20 something like that, right? There's only going to be so many of them. And this is the type of currency when it comes to safety, as long as if you have it in your own hardware wallet, that no over tyrannical government can come in and take it from you. Nobody can take it from you unless they have your keys, which is your hard wallet, all your passwords and everything else. It is the most secured network that I have ever seen or researching, and anything I've heard, people have said it's the most secure. I feel weird saying it's the most because I'm not a cybersecurity expert, but what I will tell you is that this world is becoming more and more and increasingly more digitized. And our financial markets are going to get flipped on their head, and you're going to see more and more people like Michael Saylor, which put millions and millions of dollars from his company that was just sitting in cash, invested that into Bitcoin so it could sit as a stored value. And then you have other people like Elon Musk, that his company named Tesla has over $20 billion on that balance sheet. And with every year, guys, especially with the amount of money that they're pumping, with more stimulus, that buying power is going to get you less and less and less. Because In my point of view, I come from the table of I think we are going to be seeing increasingly more inflation, not necessarily within apples, oranges, milk, but you're going to see it in actual financial equities like we've been seeing. And then I think you're also going to be seeing it within these rare desirable assets. Like, for example, land is a good example. Like Michael Saylor talks about in the Hamptons, you know, housing out there has gone over 50%, up over 50% within the last year. Anyways, guys, more than likely this video created more questions and answers, but hopefully the little bit of answer to give you a bit of a framework and say, okay, I think I got my hands around it. Now let's get into it further and figure it out. And if you guys are interested in that, click the subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys later.